Hello and welcome to ShitTalk podcast. The one that gives you damage.
This is like
something.
the fourth one.
This is
like
ShitTalk.
I don't even know the number. Is it 4?
Yeah, it's number 4. And this is ShitTalk where we fuck up every
Nice
intro.
third one.
Okay, we don't need. I'm not sure about the goddamn number.
Welcome to the 4th podcast where we already forgot the number.
How'd you mess up 4?
I didn't mess a 4.
Fucking-
You
said
you said one.
yeah, shit talk. What are the points are made up and the numbers don't matter? Let's go. And we're copywritten.
So the adventure was okay. So yeah, let's go.
That was the fucking quickest 0 to demonetize this.
We should just start every episode with just "What's new, pussycat?"
No, stop it! No inside jokes. God damn it!
No, it's not.
Just start off with an inside joke.
Mhm.
All right.
So, topics for today.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
the insanely popular record.
We have 2, that's more than the first one.
No, we have 3. I have one in my head. I just haven't checked.
Ooh.
Yes.
We actually have one more, I think.
All right, this is epic.
Me?
God damn it! I've started doing it in English as well. I have a serious problem now. I think at this point.
Okay, so, first topic. Should we talk about KFC?
Sure. Why don't we plug another company? That's
Oh,
No,
okay.
the
So
KFC
what's going on?
gaming.
Are they making a? I heard some news. Are they making?
They're
like-
becoming an esport.
Yeah, they're becoming an
I don't
esport.
think they're becoming any esport.
The first
World
three,
Championship in
three
KFC.
chicken wings win.
They were picking up a Fortnite team, was it?
Yeah, They're-
There's several games.
they are
Fortnite
playing-
was the most prominent one, I think.
are you kidding?
I didn't actually bother to read the article.
I didn't read the article.
I
Are they?
skimmed it.
I just got up the wrong. No, fuck. I opened the wrong one 2 times. That's the right one. I hope.
I'll check their Twitter. They have a KFC gaming Twitter. What is 2018?
Player 1 has entered the game. KFC X Gaming, a match made in heaven, starts KFC Gaming in its Twitter announcement. Just a taste of what's to come. Something big is coming. That's what that's quoted from KFC Gaming, and they're wow. What does it?
Sorry
They're
for
verified.
busting out in laughter there, but I checked their Twitter and their fucking slogan is KFC Gaming, finger clicking good.
Oh, that is
Oh,
That is brilliant. I kind of want to do this now. Even if I don't like KFC.
They're
Can
like
you do it?
the trailer on their Twitter.
Oh yeah, it looks
yeah, I'm
so
watching
shit.
it now. I see.
They're fucking
like-
showing off like WWE
Yeah, I
game,
see. I just saw
Fortnite,
the
Street
general-
Fighter 3, but with Ronald McDonald as the KFC man.
What?
Fucking Doom,
What is going? And Mac
like Doom Minecraft hybrid.
Do you mind?
GTA,
Rainbow Six Siege,
or GTA.
Competitive modded Minecraft.
GTA looks like.
First one to
Might be.
order a big bucket at KFC.
In Minecraft.
So it's
In
just,
Minecraft, yeah.
and then they showed off like a CS:GO match between Big and Navi, 2 completely unrelated CS:GO teams. If you go to their goddamn Twitter for like a month and just tweeted out random numbers with
Yeah, I
percent.
see it. They
Crazy.
started 30th of August. They tweeted loading ...
And then they just went up
7.69
increasingly.
and just
For
they-
like 3 weeks, they just posted like slow.
and
slowly
then
but
on
surely, increasing numbers.
26th of September they are posting a GIF of like
Yes.
Jim Carrey.
Pulling. It looks like
Pulling
it's
the
pulling
logo
the
or
moon
something.
closer, but the moon is the KFC
Logo.
gaming logo. But like they're verified on Twitter, so this is obviously a real thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it seems like it should be on the Onion. It's just what I'm saying.
I think I'll be honest. I found this on our Reddit / our not the onion.
Oh.
It's for things that seems like it should be on the onion, but it's actually real.
Don't tell them our secrets, Marcus. Now they all know the topics
Now
for
they
the
will.
next pod.
God damn it!
I might have found both of our topics there today.
Oh Jesus Christ! But the
Today?
second topic is awesome. But
I think my topic might have also been posted on Not the Onion, but I'm not sure.
Oh no.
Not on Twitter, personally, but I think it sounds like it probably might have been posted. Anyways,
this is going swell.
let's
Yeah,
go.
Swell.
Fucking KFC gaming. That sounds like the worst match ever. Because you don't want a game with like chicken fat on your fingers, right?
You just picked up your control. I saw they had
I don't think
tweeted
you're
a couple.
required to eat the chicken
They
while it's the
tweeted-
game.
Yeah, but then what's the point? Like,
Not like the CS:GO players sponsored by cars.
well, the team is called Astralis, but Astralis, the organization, is sponsored by Audi.
Yeah, so
Audi?
they,
yeah.
Audi?
Audi.
they play while they drive cars, right?
No. You're done.
Play like on the car computer screens, like the Tesla
Yeah.
thing. Maybe
But-
they just sit in the back and play it on like those little DVD players.
They're like competitive esports matches are just in the back of
I
an
think
Audi.
after the organization was picked up by Audi, whatever it is, they should like drop their CS:GO roster and just focus entirely on Gran Turismo.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone just migrating over to Forza.
Oh, this is weird, but if they do play racing games, would they be required to do like Audi cars? Like, play Gran Turismo and you like
I don't-
race a Ferrari? That would be kind of stupid, right?
That would be
Wait,
great.
when-
Like everyone else is just driving some supercars.
And then they
And
lose
then-
every single time.
And then just
Yeah, exactly.
this
But
team is
Someone's
just
just following them along like an A3.
or like an all like quattro.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, it really sucks for the fucking gaming or the esports organization that gets picked up by fucking Mini Cooper, right?
They actually got some pretty good cars, but yeah, not good
Or
enough
like
to
the
beat a
CS:GO
Lamborghini.
team, the CS:GO teams that get like picked up by like a paintball gun manufacturer or something.
The Taser company. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or like a knife manufacturer.
That would be an interesting idea, though.
Would it?
No.
I feel like that would just drive sponsors and viewers away. Could be fun as a
Could be a
one.
comedy show. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, so KFC has announced new gaming division, and no one knows what the fuck is going on with the world.
Playing Fortnite.
Yeah, they're playing Fortnite.
Maybe they.
So
Fortnite.
clearly,
This-
like the world actually ended in 2012, and God is just playing with us, right?
Yeah.
Is this
What's going on now?
Didn't the exact same thing happen with the fidget spinners?
Yeah, this
Like
is
they took
probably,
off like a rocket, and as soon as the big companies started integrating fidget spinners into absolutely everything, they
Yep.
stopped being popular.
everyone, you heard it here first. Fortnite is going down the drain.
I don't think this is the first place to hear that.
Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty popular thing. I thought it Fortnite's a fad, but you know what's not a fad?
Right.
Uber raccoons.
Yeah.
Is that like the Ubermensch, but different?
Oh no!
It's basically
Yes,
nihilistic
they will.
raccoons. It's basically raccoons that have like ascended the power of religion.
It's really racist raccoons.
Just a cult. Just a
Yeah,
cult.
no,
of raccoons.
Actually,
in Toronto.
it's I think one raccoon, maybe a few in Toronto that
the Uber raccoon Gretchen.
have managed to break into their raccoon-proof garbage can. 'Cause that's a thing they need in Toronto because
What?
they have a problem with the raccoon population breaking in and stealing their rubbish and then
So,
eating it.
Yeah.
if you're the engineer who designs the raccoon-proof trash can, and the raccoon gets into it,
Yeah, that's
Well,
not gonna look
I
good on your resume.
exactly how do you explain that to your boss?
Okay,
The problem is that it can't be human proof.
I actually have an answer to this. How they explained that to their boss. They said, "Oh, that's just a faulty bin." and they replaced it with a new one. And then it happened again.
That was just a faulty raccoon.
And then they explained, oh, you just got 2 faulty bins. So
Did they not just like?
so they got a third one, and it happened again. And then the only obvious explanation is an Uber raccoon.
Yeah.
But
What if this was just an
Stretching.
amazing coincidence?
yeah, exactly. What if it's
Could
like
be.
not actually the raccoons who are great? It's just like fucking Dave doesn't know how to close the bin properly. So it just
More than
I was
likely.
an Uber raccoon, I promise.
God damn it, Dave! You fucking imbecile.
But like, could you not just have like a regular trash can but put a padlock on it? Would that be too much work?
I mean, for the humans,
Yes.
probably.
That don't cost
Probably,
enough
I
money.
don't know. Not really. That'd be kind of simple. That's just too easy.
It's like literally you put a latch on and a padlock. Can't be that big of a thing, right?
I mean, it's an annoyance when you want to throw your trash away.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Fair point.
But you know,
Yeah.
Just leave like a key mechanism so you just have
Yeah,
a
exactly.
padlock integrated into the rubbish bins.
Sort of
Yeah.
what they did, though.
They did?
It's like
actually,
it's like a twisty thing.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's
they're like a proper one.
It's like a twisted thing, so basically you can only open it if you have opposable thumbs, which
Yeah.
raccoons do not,
Yeah.
supposedly.
But this Uber raccoon.
Raccoons do not have
This got
opposable
4 thumbs.
when you say Uber raccoons, I'd like imagine a fucking raccoon driving an Uber. And happy inside.
It's the
when
new version of
when they
Uber
sent us
Eats.
the link and it just said Uber Raccoon, and I was like,
What?
Sounds
what is
amazing.
Uber doing
It's
now?
actually the new division of Uber Eats. It's like Uber Eats, but only for
They
roadkill.
take your trash instead.
Come and bring you some roadkill.
They only serve 2 kinds of roadkill, raccoons and deer. But they're struggling to hit the deer. They run too fast.
That's amazing. Fucking Uber roadkill.
But this Uber Raccoon.
There's a business idea, Uber.
Yeah. Uber Roadkill.
You get fresh roadkill delivered to your door every day.
Fresh roadkill delivered to your car every day.
We just found it.
Like, somewhere out there, there's a fucking meth head who's smiling like obsessively, and he doesn't know why.
But this
I mean,
Uber
yeah.
Raccoon sounds like a bitch, so it's probably like the Uber Raccoon Gretchen or something.
Gretchen? Are you still trying to name the Uber raccoon?
Yeah, I
you've never
want to
seen?
name this raccoon.
Why?
I think we should name it Niklas, because I feel it is trash.
Oh,
I think-
you
I think-
Oh.
piece of shit.
No, you're the
I think we should just call him Miklo so we don't have to have this debate. That's my idea.
All in favor.
I.
Kurva.
Okay, we got this. Majority vote, sorry. That's how democracy works.
But this is anarchism. No, it's not. It's
That's it.
yeah. No.
I mean, it sort of is. Unless you've established a government.
If this podcast is any ism, it's fucking alcoholism.
Yeah, definitely.
So what you boys drinking today? Alcohol.
Ginger ale.
Sparkling water.
Fucking awful at
What?
ginger ale, but I'm not gonna out them in case they want to give me money later on.
Oh, sell out.
It's not actually awful. It was really foamy when I poured it, and I tried to taste the foam, and it tasted literally just spicy, nothing else.
Yeah, well, I'm drinking some wonderful Passoa. I don't know how to pronounce it. Please sponsor me.
Sure.
It's great. It's passion fruit liquor.
Right.
Just the liquor.
Yeah, it's
I'm
great.
drinking straight liquor.
Why drinking straight liquor?
Because,
Neat. Add some
it tastes good.
1664 Blanc wheat beers earlier. That was good.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I was in the
Add-
bar. I was in the
Okay.
bar for that one summer because there's a local festival and they had a bar dedicated to it, and we only sold the 1664 beer, 64 the fruity kind, literally like 90% of the people who came up was like, "Oh, can I get a Carlsberg?" And we're like, "No, look at the sign. It says 1664."
The reason everybody asks for Carlsberg is because they're like used to just ordering the cheapest one.
We had two kinds of beer. They were both.
Yeah,
the same
but like
price.
everybody's just used to Carlsberg being the cheap one. Like I was at a tournament in Oslo a couple of weeks ago. But a couple of weeks ago, I mean like 2 months ago. And there was a bar at the tournament, which was awesome until you looked at the prices. Because I bought a bottle of 1664, so that's 0.33 liters for 84 kroners.
Yeah, that's the price we were selling it for in the bar
Which
as well.
is fucking expensive. For context, for listeners who may not be familiar with the Norwegian currency, I am currently stalling while I Google it. $10 for a bottle of beer. Which is just like even for Norway prices, that's expensive as fuck.
Actually,
Yeah, that's steep.
okay, I have a story about this I can go into.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're in that bar, right?
Yeah.
That's the price we were selling it for. Same exact price, 84 Norwegian kroner. We ran out of the normal kind of 1664, so we only had like the berry kind left. Neither me or the girl I was working with, neither of us had tried it before. But we were like, oh yeah, we've heard good things. Some people like it. Like, so we really tried to upsell this thing, and we were like, yeah, a lot of people like this. They say it's good. Some people came back and complained like, what is this shit? This is not beer. I'm like, sorry, can't do much now. We don't have any power. We just serve the beer. But still, we're said like, yeah, some people say it's good, and some people did come back and say like, oh yeah, that was actually good beer. And at the end of the night, it was like after like a 13-hour shift. I was only supposed to work for 11, but someone didn't tell me when I was supposed to start. We finally
Seems
got
to happen a lot with you.
yeah, we finally got the opportunity to try this mysterious beer, and it was the worst thing we've ever tried. It was so awful. It was just pure trash.
Some people like it.
I feel like you should either go for beer or for like a cider if you want to have like a fruity flavor. I think
It tasted kind of like if someone took
Margarita.
It tasted like someone took half a glass of beer, half a glass of cider, and just mixed them together.
Oh, that does not sound good at all.
I know someone
definitely
who
wasn't.
probably likes it.
Who's that? Is it was that just a fucking statement and there's no follow-up?
Oh no, he's been here before. He was here last
Yes.
time, I think.
Who?
Danko?
Vegard.
I don't
That
think
was
you
last
like
time.
it.
That was episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2.
That was episode 2. We're at 4 now. We need to keep our numbers straight.
Yeah,
Welcome
but
to
like
episode 65.
the the deeper you get into the glass, the harder numbers become.
Yeah. No.
Should we swap
Maybe
some
we should-
alphabetical system later?
This is like my 4th beer, so
If we title this episode 65, it might look like we've done a lot of podcasts, which makes us feel like we're successful.
But we're actually just on number 4.
Next
I'm
one should
sure-
be like episode 14.
625.
I mean, it would mean we've made a lot of episodes, which means we're successful and doing great, right?
Does it?
No.
Maybe not.
I
We're on
feel
four
like I
episodes.
heard at some point on Reddit about a YouTuber who was doing a Morrowind Let's Play, and he had like 700 episodes with which averaged like less than 2 views per.
Oh wow!
700.
Yeah, I
Dedication.
think it was like it was at least several hundred episodes. Which I was just
Really
like, wow.
Morrowind then.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he must really love making Let's Plays because like nobody's watching it, so clearly he's just doing it for fun. I remember his channel. I don't, sadly.
Yeah, but that I can
Maybe that's the problem.
I can see.
Yeah,
this
exactly. Well, I mean, I
easily.
didn't check him out. I was just impressed by the concept, honestly.
Just 700 episodes. now, honestly.
I might be
Oh,
part of the
poor
problem,
guy.
to be honest.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. This is episode 762 of Morrowind.
It's like the first 2 hours of each, like every single one of my streams, where I just sit there talking to myself for half an hour.
Welcome to
I
episode.
feel like you don't though, because even though I'm there, it says it's like 0 views.
Yeah.
on anything. And I'm not a talkative type, so I might not actually type back.
I see. I was playing Melee the other day, like doing my streaming thing, and then somebody came in asking, "Who are you even talking to?" And I was like, "I'm just sitting here so that if somebody stops by, it won't be complete dead silence." And I said, "Cool," and left. Now, does it make it worse that I know the person in real life?
Oh.
I feel like next year we're just gonna be here. Like, welcome to episode 742 of the ShitTalk
Next year,
podcast.
like once a week.
It's once a week.
Episode 700, are we gonna do like two a day? I don't know how much free time you have, but I don't have like... I don't have like 6 hours a day.
No.
Also, I don't want to like become a crippling alcoholic. I need my everything.
How much do you drink?
Did you
2 times a day?
Did you accidentally say you don't want to become a crippling alcoholic, or did you actually mean to say you don't want to stop being a crippling alcoholic?
Ooh.
No, he
I'm
wants to
not a
stop.
fucking... I'm not an alcoholic. I only drink for the podcast.
How many
Welcome
beers have
once
you
again
had
to
today?
the-
How many drinks have you had today?
Today I've had... This is my
700.
4th one. But they're small, so it's like a liter-ish that I've had so far.
I thought you meant like per drink.
A liter
No.
per drink.
That's in total.
Small, it's just like 7 liters, huh?
Yeah. It's just a little glass. It's just like
It's only 2.5 liters per.
just 5 casseroles of
That's 5 for you non-fucking metric people.
just 5 bottles of vodka.
I actually haven't had any vodka today. I usually do.
Vodka is
Drinking
the
out of
alcoholic
10 liter
type of
buckets.
drink.
I'm just drinking beer. Speaking of which, I need more ice.
I want some vodka.
No.
I don't have any
Why don't you have any vodka?
because my friends are keeping all my alcohol, and I'm slowly getting it back because I can only take how much I can carry in one trip.
So fucking Marcus, you were saying I have a problem, but your friends are fucking withholding alcohol from me.
Who's the alcoholic now, bitch?
People in glass towers shouldn't be telling other people they're alcoholic.
Well, they're giving it to me back just slowly.
Very slowly.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
It's like you get 1 bottle every time you finish one.
How does that even work? They slowly give it back.
No,
They send it in the
basically
post.
carry like
Oh!
I only
see.
carry one home every day because I had to move and they had to keep all
Oh,
my
no.
things for a
How
while.
many fucking bottles do you
How
have?
long has this been going on for?
Not very long. I've only got like 2 bottles back so far out of like 5.
Stacked. Stacked.
Huh? No, 2
What?
bottles.
Oh, so it's been going on for 2 days.
No, because I've just been getting other things too, like my coffee maker, and we're still disputing over the toaster.
You had a
Marcus.
divorce.
Marcus, are you having a divorce?
Sounds like it.
Are you in a separation? Are you in the separation period, or are you just officially being divorced?
You had to argue about the custody of the alcohol.
I gave up custody of my Kahlua, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a lost battle. It was like I don't drink Kahlua a lot.
God damn it, do I wish I didn't zone out earlier in this discussion.
How'd you do that?
I
Alcohol.
was fucking getting ice and I'm drunk. I have to focus on getting ice, because otherwise I end up with ice cubes all over my floor because of the goddamn ice cube tray I have. This is like the dumbest thing ever.
Should get one of those rubber ones. They're
Yeah,
great.
but I'm not gonna spend money on an ice cube tray when I already have one.
But it doesn't work though.
It works. It makes ice. It's just occasionally I have to pick it up from the floor. But you know,
Yeah, just can't stop making.
no, it stops making ice. It just
Take it out of the freezer.
Everything
and
at once.
dispense them at a fucking normal rate.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
I just realized I haven't had ice in like 2 years now. unless it's like at a restaurant that gives me ice. I've
Yeah,
I
never-
had it like once in like a 2-year period. I mean, I say 2 years, but that rubber tray was from Legoland, and I haven't been there since I was like 7.
I literally got this ice cube tray literally a week
Used it
ago.
once since then.
Ice cubes are so convenient because it's just like cold drink, but in a more like
Hard.
Yeah.
useful form factor.
I haven't really needed to cool anything down, beyond refrigerator temperature.
No, but it keeps it cool,
That's
which is
true.
great for like beers, where you drink so much slowly. At least when you're me.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, at least we need you. I don't drink beer, so.
You don't drink
It
pizza?
depends, honestly.
Marcus is done in like a sip.
Yeah,
If I got a pint, I like a little bit of ice.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about liquid pizza or are we still talking about
Liquid
ice?
pizza? No, ice cubes.
But this sounds way more interesting.
Liquid pizza, what's that?
Like,
Trying
okay.
to blend pizza?
enlighten us, please.
So, do you blend the pizza or do you just like heat it up until it becomes liquid?
Well, no, you buy the first price pizza. That's liquid.
No.
You're not wrong.
Pours out of the fucking cardboard.
I think the box it comes in is more nutritious than the actual pizza.
Yeah, probably.
I know.
Definitely.
It's the first pizza that's 90% water.
I think you could just go outside and eat some grass, and it would probably be more like better for you than that pizza.
Oh,
No.
definitely.
No.
Think of all the fiber you get.
No, I just think you go out and stand in the sun for like 10 minutes and that's more nutritious for you.
You're probably not wrong, actually.
And the
It's a sad
trip,
truth.
yeah, when the trip to the grocery store is more nutritious than the food you buy there.
At least the pizza keeps you hydrated. So
Yeah.
that's good.
You just started walking back from the store and you are like, oh, I'm so thirsty. I just take a little
drink
sip
pizza.
of my pizza.
Can we just shout out to Demko, who said he couldn't make it, and now he's sitting there playing Arma 3.
Yeah,
I just noticed this.
yeah, but he
Oof.
He's very busy, you see.
Yeah.
Is he?
he has some like thing.
Oh, it's like a group thing. I see. That makes
Never
sense.
got into Arma.
Let's see.
Never actually tried Arma.
I tried Arma 2 DayZ mod.
Oh yeah, same. That was such a good game.
No,
To that.
they made this standalone, and then they stopped developing the mod so they could sell the standalone, and then the standalone was a broken piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. I
Which is still broken, by the way, and not
never
fun.
played the standalone.
It's not great at all. I think I have 100 or so hours in it, and it's just none of them were good.
And
Then
because
why
of
do you
that,
have one?
me and
founder
Anders
down here?
have like a friend that keeps inviting me to buy these Daisy imitation games, and they're all shit. It's the same game over and over again with a new texture pack, and he's so hyped for every single one of them.
Seven
It's so
days.
annoying.
This was fun, but it was because you could do like other
Yeah,
things. You could
but
do-
then he bought like 7 more of those games, and they weren't
Exactly.
fun.
Out of all of them, the only ones I've had fun in were like 7 Days in Rust.
I haven't played.
And even Rust was like, eh. It was. I think it was
It's only
more so
fun.
fun because we were playing it at a LAN party and we were all just sitting there fucking
Yeah,
messing about.
it was fun until the other players introduced themselves.
Allow us to introduce yourselves.
Speaking of introducing, who we got on this podcast?
Oh,
This is
also
a bit
fucking-
too late.
I think we're a bit too far in for now.
No.
Yeah.
Never
And also,
too
like-
One thing to introduce yourself of halfway into the podcast every time.
Also, that, and this is episode. Nobody's gonna start with part 4.
Have you ever been on YouTube?
Fair enough.
But part 4!
Yeah,
Just that.
Chris, the fucking algorithm's gonna push this one first. You know it.
I usually,
Let's have Fortnite in the title.
Yeah, just,
yeah.
just put some blurry boobs in the thumbnail, and you know.
Can we call this one Fortnite podcast?
Can we not?
Fortnite
Vetoed.
dancing podcast T-poses all over something.
Wispy.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm actually
Fortnite.
sat in the T-pose this entire fucking podcast, which is why I'm clearly sipping a beer several times.
Like a real T-pose. Is that a thing now?
I don't know. I don't know what the kids are up to. I'm old.
I don't know what the
I'm not
whippersnappers are doing.
I'm not the kids anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not 14 anymore, so I don't know what Fortnite is.
Yeah.
How do you do a Fortnite?
Actually, I will tell you in a fortnight. Then I probably have the answers.
That's like the one reason I'm considering becoming a parent, so I can like annoy my fucking theoretical by like pretending to not know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So what are these computer Legos?
Yeah, exactly. So how exactly do you do a Fortnite? I don't understand.
So a fortnight
Just
is
like to
that
imagine
like
Anders
the
doing that.
days,
Like,
or
what the
is
hell
it
is a
another thing?
computer?
Go
And
on.
he's
exactly.
working with them. It's his
Yeah,
job.
yeah, I'm like a software engineer, and I'm like, what the fuck is a graphics card? That actually sounds plausible. I'm not gonna lie.
Give them like a cardboard thing with like a picture on it.
What is this screen thing you're talking about? It shows pictures.
Is that the printer?
Apropos hating kids things, I heard some rumors someone in this podcast does not like mumble rap.
Who?
Oh, yeah, that
Oh
might
yeah,
be me.
that's probably Chris.
I haven't heard of it, but I already
It
hate
was
it
not,
based
it
on the
was
name.
you. It was you.
I mean, I'm not.
You
I'm
tried
not
to bring
really-
it up as a topic.
Me?
I'm not really, a fan of rap in general.
Yeah, but
I haven't
what the
actually
fuck is
Listen to
mumble
rap on purpose.
I don't
And,
understand the thing with
You
mumble
say
rap.
that, but you explained it to me not that long ago.
I did?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never actually heard of or heard mumble
This is
rap,
just
but based
thought
on
they
the
were
name, I
just
know I
joking
hate it.
with me. Yeah, I just thought they were joking with me, but apparently it's like a slow rap.
It's kind
Slow
of
rap,
like
so like talking.
Yeah, exactly.
no,
It's
it's
just
kind of
lyrical
like
talking. It's not
kind of
quite
like-
singing.
No, it's probably when you just down like 10 bottles of whiskey and you just start singing afterwards.
So just
It
like
sounds like a
slurring.
reggae.
Yeah,
It sounds like a reggae.
Like-
It's reggae.
rap.
Yeah, or like being a country musician.
No.
yeah. The thing with mumble rap, it's kind of like unclear rap. Like it's kind of in the name. It's in the
Yeah.
mumbling part, but like the beats are usually like what's kind of in the focus in mumble rap. Like you don't listen to mumble rap.
They
for
ruin
lyrics.
it with their voices, though.
So
You're
it's,
not
so it's basically just Danish rap, right?
Kind of,
Hey,
yeah.
No, don't talk smack about Danish rap, you son of a bitch.
It's the weirdest taste in music I think you could possibly have.
I like Danish rap.
And how can you like Danish rap and not like mumble rap?
I think Danish rap might be the only music I'd describe as a paste. Like it's just got that texture to it. It's like don't know how to explain. It.
Annoying. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like I don't want to
Can't-
deal with this. Where's
Can't
this
really
beginning
cut
to the
into
middle?
it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like there.
Yeah, but Danish
Just
rap.
annoying.
you
Danish
understand.
rap is like the musical equivalent to a glass of milk. You're like, fine. Like not exceptional in any way. It's just there.
It's nutritious though.
No.
Yeah, it
And
is.
it's
like
not
a glass
racist
of
because I'm
milk.
25% Danish.
Oh.
It's okay. I have Danish friends.
It's okay. My aunt's Danish, so it's okay.
Quarter of my
Yes.
family's Danish, so I feel like it's okay.
No.
It's fine. They don't understand us anyways. Fuck is people do?
It's true.
Something's happening in the kitchen. Hopefully it's not Aurora Borealis, but I don't want to check. Good lord, what's happening in there?
It's probably.
I want to do that just once while Marius is cooking. Just go enter the kitchen and go. Good lord, what's happening in there?
It's Aurora Borealis, I promise.
I feel like knowing my luck, he wouldn't get the reference. He'd just be like, the fuck?
Yes, it's all. You should be on the other side of it. Just try to keep him out of the kitchen.
Yeah, you should just.
Stretching my legs on the windowsill. Care to join me?
That would be a weird conversation.
What in God's name are you doing?
Yeah,
And I
it's
know
just
you're
like,
safe because he's not listening to this.
no, clearly, unless I accidentally left my door open, in which case he might be.
I think that's the only way someone's gonna listen to this podcast.
Just write Simpsons in the tags.
I listened to one of them once because I didn't have anything to listen to.
Are you depressed now?
That's encouraging.
No.
I'm gonna listen to the first one still, the one I wasn't in. I still haven't listened to it. I feel like I'm a bad podcast participant for not listening.
Don't
No,
worry.
I'm not-
No, don't worry.
not
I
listening
think you're a
to
bad
the one.
participant if you listen to it.
Straight, the only reason I listened to it was because I was practicing Melee and I needed something to listen to, and I didn't want to listen to music.
You needed some anger.
It's too interesting. The music
it's
caught too
like-
much of your attention.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like music.
Understandable.
I
That's
see.
what podcasts are for.
You could have listened to Danish rap.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
it's
could
just
listen
there.
to Danish rap.
That's
It's
not
almost
music.
the same.
It's-
Yeah, that's not music. You're safe with that.
Oh.
What the hell was that?
That was,
Phone!
I think,
I'm gonna put mine in silent mode because I'm professional.
was
Yeah,
that
I'm already
on
done
here?
that.
Was that someone else or was that here? I think that was me.
I don't
I
know.
think I saw your thing light up, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think someone in my parking lot who's having a party or something.
You should
It sounded like a fiddle.
fiddle.
Oh, no, it was like a
Yeah.
car horn.
Yeah, they're having like a fucking
Ah.
fiddle
Fiddle
battle with
party,
the devil.
A fiddle battle.
Yeah, it's like what would you call it? Like the fucking,
I don't know.
you know, like in Guitar Hero 3, where you have like the guitar
Yeah.
battles or whatever with the other guy, except they play fiddle. Like
Marcus,
that
do you
guy
live
from
in?
The Devil Went Down to Georgia, and then if you beat the devil, then you get a golden fiddle. But if he beats you, the devil gets your soul.
Marcus, do you live in? Do you live in Georgia?
Do you live? Do you?
No,
Nobody lives in Georgia.
but
Where
Where the
there's,
hell
to
did
the
this
country.
question come?
there's no one outside of my place that is battling to death with fucking fiddles.
I don't
It's
think
not
two
too bad.
devils, but
It's not like the Hunger Games. It's not just a fucking rich woman who comes up and goes like, "May the odds be ever in your favor."
30 fiddle players enters an arena. Only one that's allowed out.
That sounds like either the greatest or the worst, like fucking Hunger Game ever.
Sounds like a really good opportunity for a B movie.
Yeah.
Oof. It couldn't be too long though. How long are the fiddle players gonna stall?
The Hunger Games managed to
It's
make
like a
3 movies.
surprise attack by a fiddle.
It's like a short movie. It's like
Suddenly you hear fiddle music.
They managed to make The Hobbit
no.
into 3 movies.
fiddle music
That's
intensifies.
true.
Yeah.
Quiet fiddle music heard in the distance.
Why aim for one good movie and you can make 3 mediocre ones?
Yeah. More money.
Just to clarify, I haven't actually seen The Hobbit, any of them.
The first one's pretty decent, actually. I
I
like
read the first like 30 pages of the book and then I got bored.
I can't remember them as separate movies. I don't know where the first one ended and the second one began.
Yeah, well, that's because it's
yeah.
a fucking. It's based on one book in it.
Yeah, it's supposed
Yeah.
to be like that. I'm trying to
Just-
think. I know it,
Basically, I remember Gandalf, and then I remember a dragon, and then I remember some walking, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
That's-
remember that the third one started in the most disappointing way, because the second one ended with Smaug being like all cool and shit. And then the third one just starts and they just kill him off in like the first 5 minutes. Spoiler. Sorry for the spoilers if anyone wants to.
That's
Spoiler
fucking 5 years
alert.
old at this point.
Yeah, it's not all.
Don't worry, Mickey will edit it in. Like a spoiler alert.
yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Whatever you
you don't know
say.
it's not gonna happen.
Have you actually been editing anything at all?
No.
No, this
Really
is
hasn't.
raw. This
Oof.
is absolute train wreck. It's beautiful. It's
Beautiful. It's true.
it's temporary art.
God damn. Is it temporary, right? Contemporary is the word you're looking for.
No. Temporary art.
He's perfectly aware of what he's saying.
I suppose it's audio, so it just goes away after you heard it. But
Yeah.
I'd hardly call. I'd
You know,
definitely
it
call
goes
it I'd call it temporary, but I'd definitely not call it art.
Pictures go away when you stop looking at them as well, though.
Yeah.
In the exact same way.
That's only if you don't know what fucking object permanence is. The audio waves go through there and then they're gone.
Yeah, but the sound file is still there. The light goes through you and it's gone.
I suppose.
Same way.
Maybe.
Oh, beautiful. I love how every time we don't have. It's like I'm the host and I should probably have some topics to talk about, but every time it's
Yeah,
like,
you know,
yeah, okay, it's podcast today.
Or a
Oh,
time,
shit.
or a time of recording. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be
Someone-
nice too, Mike.
Yeah, well, I'm the one who had to fucking organize the time. I'm not supposed to. That's why it's shit. That's why we started at 9:30 on a Sunday.
Yeah, and I wasn't home yesterday.
That's
No,
fine.
and you wanted to record it on Friday or something, and you asked people if they were available.
And then
No.
you just never followed up.
I asked if
Yeah.
they were are awake.
Wait,
Oh.
Oh, I was asleep then, I think.
When was this?
Friday? I don't know. I
Friday?
looked through the Discord and I couldn't actually see anything, so.
Yeah. Oh, I was busy. Never mind.
But
I also can't tell you
You
if
were
I...
what? you were eating your roommate.
What?
Marcus.
That's
What did you
either,
say?
that is either incredibly sexy or incredibly wrong.
Oh, I was not doing that.
Which part? The incredibly sexy one or the incredible disgusting disturbing one?
It could be both.
Course.
I didn't
You know,
Brian,
depending
Either of those.
depending on who you ask, those two answers may vary, which is which. I think the internet might have jaded me a little.
I think is this a
Yeah.
Vor podcast now?
yeah,
no,
it's
no.
Halloween soon, so.
Can we not?
We've already talked about raccoons. That's practically furry, right?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, we're degenerates.
I mean,
Oh, so there's not. So it's actually not like the Uber raccoon is just some guy named Steve whose first
in a
song is
raccoon
like
mask, opening trash
raccoon.
bin. Yeah.
It's literally just a furry.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, this podcast has definitely gone too far to save. So, if anyone is still listening, congratulations.
Help me.
How did you make
Save
it
me.
this far?
My address is 123 help.
Very good.
How do you transition out of this? Fucking. You can't.
So Dave, do you enjoy the podcast yet?
Yeah,
Don't worry, we'll wait for
By
an
the
answer.
way, if anyone is actually listening to this, we should do viewer questions. Comment
Yeah,
your
yeah.
questions, whatever you want to talk
Viewer-
about.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll talk about anything at all because we.
Yeah, literally anything. Please help us.
Please help
Topics.
us. Just
We're
help
talking
us.
about Vor.
So
Well,
Speaking of, hang on, I have a transition here.
no, you don't.
So when you the war, you kill things, and I saw on Twitter somebody made something called a kill me, which is a kill me is what they call the project. This is a very shaky transition, but it's a transition, all right?
Whatever you say.
It's a Wii built into an Altoid scan
What?
with
A what?
monitor in it. Like an Altoid scan, like about the size of a credit card and a little thicker. Somebody modded a Wii to work inside that with a working monitor and controls as well.
Okay.
It looked really neat. Now, if I was fucking smart, I would have had this open so I could send you a link.
what a message. I'm on the phone.
What did you call it again?
The kill me. It's in the topics.
Oh,
That's a
why
picture.
would they
of it.
call it that?
That's because it fucking sucks. It's
Oh
got a
my
battery
God.
life of 10 minutes, and even if you did have a longer battery, it would overheat and die. So, it's not a name, it's a request, I think.
Oh, I thought this was like an Indiegogo type thing, but you just.
No, it's
Oh,
just
dear
literally
Lord.
some guy who
Shoot
made it and modded it. And
That's
it
cool.
works. It definitely works. It's just complete garbage. And I also love how he makes a Wii that works like that, and he plays GameCube games on it because everybody knows that the Wii fucking sucks.
No. No.
I like the
Shades.
Super
I
Mario
like
Galaxy
that,
game.
yeah.
That's
The Wii has like
all I remember.
Great fun.
it had like a couple of decent games.
Yeah.
It was that in a blob game. So the only ones I remember.
There's Brawl, which you could mod with and turn into Project M, which was pretty fun. There was
Did Nintendo learn that?
yes. So we're extremely demonetized right now.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, we weren't surviving the fucking war comments anyways. What other Wii games were there? There was the Punch Out remake. That was pretty fun. Grasping
I
at
don't know what
Straws.
that
A lot of people like Twilight Princess, I think.
Yeah,
That was a
they-
GameCube game that was
Yeah.
ported.
Oh, yeah, I thought
Oh,
they did like
I just
Zelda.
realized. Skyward Sword, that was the awful Zelda.
Was,
Oh, was
was
it?
it
Oh.
this Zelda train game thing on Wii?
That was DS, wasn't it?
No, the train one was with Skyward Sword.
With Skyward Sword?
No, there's a
No,
game
it was-
literally called Spirit Tracks. It's on the DS.
Spirit Tracks. That I don't
Yeah,
know.
so
I was
literally
talking about like the crossbow training.
Oh,
yeah, but we
Link's
were
Crossbow?
talking. We were talking about the train game.
Yeah, the fucking train one, the Link's crossbow training, right?
What in
Yeah,
God's
I don't
name
know.
is this? Spirit
I
Tracks.
thought there was like a Wii
Is this like
Zelda game. So,
Yeah, that's Skyward Sword you're thinking of,
oh.
which is the worst Zelda according to many people.
Spirit
think.
Tracks? Is that just like Pokemon Snap?
What? No, it's
I don't
not
actually
Contact
know.
Link.
What is going on in this game? I don't understand.
Link rides a train.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows that's the best way to save the universe.
Yeah, by train, which needs tracks.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't question it. But it's a spirit train. Or spirit tracks, I forget.
Jesus Christ.
This is just awful. Is there any other Wii games that are notable? Galaxy we talked about.
Have you guys...
Mario Kart was pretty decent, I think. wasn't it?
Mario Kart?
I guess, but it's the same
Kart
as every other Mario Kart, though. It's
Yeah,
nothing
Mario
special.
Party had a couple of neat. Mario Party had the one minigame where you literally just had to jerk off the Wiimote and see who could do it the best. Because you were just shaking a can of
Right.
soda,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
everybody was
yeah,
just
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there fucking masturbating with their Wii controller. And then your mom walked in and you were like, "What the?" She was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I have fond memories of that game.
Like,
I don't
shut up, mom! I need to make this fucking overflow.
I
I need to get this to squirt. Come on,
I
let me,
need it to burst.
let me jerk
Come on,
it,
please.
I'm so ready to burst. So
Oh,
we're definitely up there on the degenerate tier list, right?
I think we're on the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Well,
Good.
have you guys ever heard the quote, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you know where that is from, or who said it?
from a meme.
Yes, it's from no, it's from Robert Oppenheimer, I think.
Yeah,
It's from a card in Cards
On
Against
the
Humanity.
Manhattan Project.
The worst card.
yeah. He's not that known. Yeah,
Where
yeah.
he made nuclear bombs that were dropped on
Yeah,
Japan.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
that,
basically the father of mass murder. Or nuclear
Father of
mass murder.
Not the father of mass murder, probably just
Nuclear.
I feel like Khan would have something to
Father
say.
of the atomic bomb.
God.
no, he definitely did a lot of the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Which yeah.
He wasn't that
he
happy
can-
with himself when he found out that, well,
Oh, odd.
this
Um,
ain't good.
Just completely just a question. What does this have to do with anything?
It's
Yep.
Nicholas. Don't question it. Let him get to the point. He'll get there within half an hour, or we'll interrupt him.
I wish I was better at paying attention. Like, at least I know I have a shit attention span, but it's still not a good quality to have.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have something I could bring up.
Also,
This is a follow-up to, if anyone remembers, I think it was in episode 2, where we told a story about me and Anders
Just to-
almost giving
Yeah.
CPR to a deer. Basically, it's come out a bit on the news. Some guy has a video where he gave CPR to a squirrel.
Oof.
How drunk was
How
he?
was that squirrel in mating season as well?
Don't know, but I think a deer would have been a better story.
Yeah.
It would have been a better story, but he actually managed to save the squirrel.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's really good.
It like ran away after, but he gave CPR to a stunned squirrel.
Still pretty neat.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, I feel like if we did give CPR to that deer, we could also have been that famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could also have been on the local
You would have
news.
been. You would have
Orlando.com.
been.
Bro, you know.
You probably would have been rather famous, but not for the same thing.
No, we wouldn't like even get on the news because it's like we were both fucking drunk. No one would have believed us. That's the thing.
No. Even if you had like video evidence, giving CPR to a dairy mating season that didn't need CPR might.
Oh God, no!
Not a great idea.
Can I also just
But you
say apologies if there are any weird background noises. I think fucking Marius is running the blender in the kitchen.
What's he making?
I don't know. I just
Liquid
hear a blender.
Squirrels
him.
do.
No.
His
Can't be
blender
fair.
is pizza. Definitely.
It's doing a new thing. It's popular. I promise.
Why did you
Liquid
mention
pizza.
that, by the way? What was the point?
Because I thought Andrew said something about liquid pizza because I zoned out.
Oh.
And I
That was
understood
Chris, to be fair.
nothing.
In my defense,
No,
I didn't bring up that shit.
I responded to Miklos though.
Oh, and
I
to
heard
bring
it
this
from
up,
him.
Oh,
while we're on the topic of making food,
yeah.
we can do a little teaser because we
Oh.
might have a little something coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Miklos, do you wanna talk about that?
Yeah, we have planned, or we have an idea about a special that might be coming. We don't
That's-
know what, but we do know when.
I think we know what.
Yeah,
Didn't you have that
yeah, we're
planned
going
out?
to make some shitty food, but I don't know what we're going to make.
Some shit if you...
Yeah, of course.
So
we're going to
we're
make-
basically just turning into Cooking Mama to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So can we like figure out a name for this right now, so we can waste our viewers' time on that as well, or listeners as well?
We're already out of topics.
yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ran out of those a while back.
Shoutouts to fucking Marcus, by the way, who opened the Reddit/r/not the onion while we were doing the podcast to look for more topics.
Thank you.
But
Real trooper.
But before we
appreciate
move on
that.
from that squirrel
I actually
thing,
thought topic
I
before
want
the podcast, but I was like, yeah, is there really much discussion?
But I actually want
Not to put you on blast.
quote the first sentence of that like article.
What article?
The CPR squirrel.
Oh.
Body cameras from a Twin Cities police department captured officers giving high five to a young driver after he appeared to successfully give CPR to a stunned squirrel.
So that squirrel was just... There's a non-zero chance that squirrel was completely fine and the kid was just a degenerate, right?
Maybe try to hold on to this. Well,
Yeah.
And
Okay, like he was actually just choking the squirrel out, and then he saw like two cops, and he was like, "Oh fuck, I need to make this look natural."
oh,
he was a driver.
yeah, quoting one of the officers, is he giving it CPR? Before he answered his own question with, I think it is.
Well, his mouth is around his head.
So is this kid just like the protagonist of Kid on TV? Like, is that just his friend squirrel who goes to class with him or something?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what is he making? Like, is he making a smoothie at 10 o'clock on Sunday?
It's a
So
smoothie.
by the time
Well,
to make
it's
a smoothie,
Marius. It might be.
Pizza
Yeah.
smoothie.
I made
Liquid
cookies
pizza.
at like 2 a.m. yesterday. I made cookies, so
But you live alone.
yeah. But I can.
I was playing Melee with some guy at like 2 or like 1 a.m. at a Saturday. And he's like, alright, hold up, like, guys. We were like 4 people playing. He's like, alright, hold up, I need like a 5-minute break. I need to take some bread out of the oven. I was like, that's the most chaotic thing I think I've ever heard a human being say. like past midnight on a Saturday evening, he was just like, "Oh, I've baked bread. Let's take it out of the oven now." Seems like the appropriate time.
Wait, he
This
made
reminds me.
bread from like proper bread or just
Yeah, he
toasted
baked
and
it.
baked?
No,
Like-
baked bread.
That's
Straight up.
pretty good. I do that
Making bread
all the time.
Never good.
I promise.
This reminds me that I'm gonna make garlic bread right after this podcast.
You're gonna do it. Make what?
I would offer you
Garlic
some,
bread.
but it's kind of far. I want to make
If you
garlic bread.
throw really
garlic.
hard.
Oh yeah, garlic bread. But
Yeah, I'm gonna just chuck it over the buns, you know.
just throw it in the oven. Hopefully the
Yeah,
oven is open.
Marcus, the sooner you throw it, the better, because Brexit's happening. You never know when Brexit's going to float up.
I'm just practicing for our cooking show in the future.
Yeah.
Ah.
You're fucking making garlic bread as practice.
we're going to make garlic bread. Just one
Still
slice of
remember
garlic
the
bread.
brownies we
Just-
tried to make a while back.
Oh yeah, that was a disaster.
I want to make
I
one of.
expect our cooking show to be like us, like, all right, guys, we're making a cooking show. Now we're gonna show you how to make frozen pizza.
How to basic.
It's just gonna be like 20 minutes of us staring at an oven.
Everyone just sitting around just on their phones
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
playing Pokemon
one
Go
of
or
the people in
something.
our groups have managed to mess that up.
Pizza?
Frozen pizza. I don't think you were there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
I
fuck up.
don't think the person who messed it up is there either. I know.
Well,
Might
you
have
know,
been Vegard. I can't remember.
I know it is.
I remember that plastic melted on the pizza.
Wait,
It didn't.
Oh, come on.
did he take it out of the box and just threw
No,
it
he did that
inside?
first.
No, he did not
No,
take it out of the box.
Yeah, no, but we
He
caught him.
just put the whole box in and just. Oh,
We
is it
caught him,
supposed to
though.
be on
So
fire?
no, we managed to remove it for him.
Yeah.
But then he managed to like put like a plastic bag over the
What?
thing, the tray.
Oh, yeah.
How?
Yeah, that was
I
after we
just-
took it out of the oven, but
But
So-
he did actually leave the box on as well, and he put it in.
Like,
he just left it on the box and put the box in the oven.
So,
Jesus Christ.
so he was really
Was he-
close
had
to
he been
just
drinking?
starting a fire.
No,
He was
might have been a
sober.
break.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus
Jesus
Christ. Not even I'm that incompetent.
Jesus
I
Christ
actually have a
almighty.
bad
And I have
about
several scars on my hands from taking pizza out of the oven. Several.
several.
And by several, I mean two.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I have a
Why
bad
is
one
that-
about this.
Oh,
Time. I had a friend over. We were just gonna like stay at mine because we were leaving at like 6 a.m. to go to Edinburgh the next day, and we were just like, yeah, let's just do pizza. We're not gonna cook. And this is like the first time like he'd seen me cook in air quotes. Yeah.
Just be careful how you pronounce that, because like with the wrong accent, it might sound like something completely different.
The first
yeah.
time you cock?
First time he's seen me cock.
The first time I've seen you cock.
But yeah, basically,
Sorry.
I showed him our superior Norwegian way of making pizza, where we put it on
which
baking paper.
is. Oh,
You use baking paper.
Yeah.
Do you not do that?
They don't
Who
do that
don't
here.
do that? Why?
really?
So yeah,
Dear
I-
English people, please become normal.
Yeah.
I saw like one, because I probably wouldn't, because I'm just lazy as fuck, but I saw like one picture online once where like the pizza just like melted and fallen through the fucking like, the slit. I was just like, I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to use paper from now on.
Usually the pizza tastes better without the paper, but it's less to clean up.
Yeah, but you know what happened? Mine was not less to clean up with the paper.
The paper fall off.
No, it accidentally caught the side of the oven, caught fire.
Oh my lord. How?
How
I
did it
couldn't
catch
really-
fire?
It just
Was
caught
that
the side.
normal paper?
No, it was like baking paper, like
Really?
fireproof
How-
wax paper. in
How'd you
for
do
ovens.
that?
It just caught the side of the oven.
You're like
But that
impressive
shouldn't
as
happen.
shit
Though.
at life.
Even if it touched the side of the oven, it shouldn't catch fire.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't, but it did. And I couldn't really do anything. I couldn't just like.
Just watch the kitchen burn. I couldn't do it.
No, so I just brought it up in the
What
oven.
the hell is going on in there?
How have I not heard this story before?
So it basically burned around the pizza and left like a perfectly pizza-sized piece of paper under the pizza that was not on fire.
That's perfect. That's less to clean up.
That's amazing.
That's actually fantastic.
You should have just played it off like, yeah, that's supposed to happen.
Marcus, Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the liver.
All about the presentation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was basically panicking and looking for the fire extinguisher. All the while, my friend was just watching in horror as like everything was going on, and he didn't know what to do.
A classmate of mine managed to leave his pizza in the oven in his like cabin for a week.
Oh, what?
And that didn't even catch fire. The entire thing was just black as charcoal. When he got there.
I've heard
How the
about.
fuck are people so incompetent at making frozen
That's
pizza?
not really incompetent. Just forget.
That is definite. That's beyond incompetence. That's like it's advanced incompetence or something.
Advanced
Jesus
incompetence.
So does he just wear a helmet all the time, Chris?
He probably should.
Yeah. Jesus.
Thinking back, he was prone to hurt himself.
Oof.
Can't wait for you to tell me later on that classmate was me.
I don't think you've done that.
Nah, I haven't.
No, he just burned it down instead.
No, I've never actually burnt food that badly.
Petrol and like matches.
Not for a week. I haven't. No.
Have any of you done that thing where you make chips and then you accidentally drop a chip in the oven and don't notice it?
No.
I know
Okay.
what you mean, though.
Yeah.
I've accidentally done that. I made some chips, just like put them in the oven, and one little chip fell down. I didn't notice. Took out my chips, ate them just fine. Next time I made food, I smelled something burning.
Oh.
I didn't know what it was until I found like a little chip on the bottom of the oven that was just like completely black.
My
Like,
old roommate,
Sorry.
he would make like fish in the oven, and
Yeah.
chunks of it would fall off into it.
Oh, that's so bad.
And so
Oh.
every time I made food in the oven, it just smelt of fish. It's horrible.
so you would say it's something
Sorry.
fishy about that oven, hey?
I never did say that. No.
Hey!
God damn it.
It was a great joke, okay? Shut up.
But I have managed to lose a pizza in that oven once as well.
How did my standards for myself
Okay,
get this?
hold up. How
I made
do you
I bought,
lose
like,
a pizza in the oven?
tiny,
It's one, like, exit.
like bought like tiny dishes of pizza dough, like they were small, and I decided to make 3 of them at a time. But the oven was real tiny, like half the size of a normal oven almost.
Okay.
So when I sort of pulled the tray out of the oven, I didn't notice the one in the back had fallen over. Eating, thinking, hold on. More than 2 went into the oven.
But only 2 came out.
Maybe they just weren't ready to come out yet.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
caught in
fuck
the
it,
oven.
I apologize. That was a bad one.
I did clean it up though, you know.
Proud of you.
That's good, though.
Thanks. Even though I lived alone.
But,
Although you don't got it, but you should.
It wouldn't, you know. It sounds like something I could do. Leave a pizza in the oven.
I want to try and get some ice down here.
Gloom.
Come on, work.
Are you trying to break the fucking thing, or what the hell?
I'm trying to get the ice out of the tray.
Did you know, like, rubber ones are very good at that?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, I love them. We have a couple, I think.
You big shit.
Huh? Are you a big shit? I didn't catch what he was saying.
No, because I'm in the other end of the room.
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for like a cat to scream.
I don't have a cat. So unless Marius is like actually a furry, if he's like on par with my degeneracy, then you know.
Anders, are you confirming that you are a furry?
I am not.
He really wasn't.
I am denying that fact.
You heard it here first. Catch Bandit is actually a furry?
I am not.
Yeah, it's
What's
not
your
what they-
persona?
At first, it's not tree.
So, what's your persona? Is it like
I
I don't know.
hate
Oh,
that I know
what?
what that word means.
What did you say?
Run, Chris, run!
What was that?
Run!
Stay pure. Just keep
It's
out
not
of
too late. Run! Save yourself.
it. So
I'm
you're a
curious,
fox
what
or
did you
something?
say?
Persona.
Should we tell him or should we
What?
save him? Spare him.
Yeah, okay, we should spare you.
I
Marcus, do you know what a persona is?
haven't. A persona.
Persona? Is that like a
Don't-
persona? Just
don't-
a fur?
Yeah,
Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Just keep him like plain, like keep
So this
him a
is just
virgin.
gonna be
Keep him
titled
pure.
the degenerate
pure.
one, right?
Yeah, this is just going to be called degeneracy. So what's your
Why would you need an alias?
what's your persona, Anders?
I don't have one.
I think a persona
Is it like a
basically
fox
You
what-
or
can
is
be
it like-
degenerate without being a furry.
Is it a fox?
I don't.
Name like Duck, James Duck.
James.
I don't know.
I like
Do
how
ducks have fur?
Chris is just trying to get into the conversation.
What would you call, like, if there's ducks and it's like a furry type thing? What would you call it? Would you call it like feather?
A feathery? I don't know.
Persona, feather.
I know there's something called a scaly. But,
Oh, wow.
God,
Oh
no.
dear lord, that sounds terrible.
That is
actually
exactly as I
I
thought.
would
terrible.
painful.
Persona is like, yeah, it
Not
sounds gross,
necessarily.
but okay. But like,
Is that like kind of like the Persona games, but like with like furries?
Oh, damn it. Trademark it quickly.
do it!
Persona 5.
Persona.
Probably already a thing, but I don't want to Google it.
I feel like that's gonna be a
Incognito
thing.
mode, Anders.
I feel like it's gotta be a thing already. Right?
Probably.
Persona 5.
It's the internet.
It's the internet.
It's
It's all.
gonna be an
Googling this.
obscure webcomic somewhere.
Oh god.
Dance
yes,
Furry Revolution.
it's a thing.
Oh, dear
I
Lord.
Google this.
What did
Yeah,
you
it's-
What did you Google?
Persona 5 furry.
No,
Oh,
no,
no. Your fucking eyes!
5
Oh,
Furry.
Turn off safe search for science. No,
Dear lord, what the
well, that's not safe.
fiddly
search.
fuck is this?
Fiddly fuck, is that what you said?
Back to the fiddle thing, huh?
Yeah, this is actually not. I
Oh,
I was
oh.
This
expecting
blender is
something.
actually starting to piss me the fuck off. Like, how many smoothies does he need at 10
I
minutes?
It's
Yeah.
making
Oh no.
Also, I found a forum post
Oh no.
from
Oh, no.
I think 2012 where someone predicted Persona 5 would have a furry character.
Persona 5 furried.
What even is Persona?
It's
That's
a
the
game
thing I
series, it's
missed.
really good.
JRPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Ah,
Oh, someone has came out
It's
before
magic.
us.
which what?
Persona 5 furry 5. Oh dear lord, it's actually on. Oh my god.
No, don't
Yeah,
go
that's
to
one.
those sites. Don't go to Rule 34.
I'm
You
on-
click that fucking result.
I'm on Reddit. And
Yeah, it's on Reddit. I
I clicked
found
on
it.
a link and I just
Reddit
noticed.
can be bad, you know this, right?
I
Reddit
just-
has a lot of degeneracy.
I just noticed the community details and I'm on r/furry.
I don't. I think it could be. It's definitely worse things in Reddit than furries. Furries are kind of
Yeah.
tame.
For real.
Standard.
I mean,
But, like,
yes.
The post
always gonna
is
be worse
Persona
thing, no
5
matter what.
furried. So I think like it's characters from Persona just furried. And the first comment, so Persona 5?
Yeah.
God damn
I
it,
think
someone
beat us to the punch.
yeah,
Oh.
god damn it. We should have
Somebody beat us
trademarked.
to the point. Somebody beat us to the punch by like 6 years. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, just 9 months.
Okay.
Is that discussion still active then? Is it 2012?
No, this was
Was the topic that riveting?
No, this was posted 9 months ago on like
Ah.
in
Oh,
Yeah,
December
just
of
started.
last
was
year.
like a
The
prediction.
chances are somebody hasn't made the game yet. So if you want to make some real
Persona 5
oh, it's the fucking degenerates, right?
is you.
That has to be
is-
like an amazing
What?
money maker though.
I mean,
I'm going
obviously.
incognito, guys.
Going in.
Persona 5 Googled.
I love the idea, like just imagining that fucking Marcus isn't even doing anything. Like he's just googling something completely unrelated. He's like, "I'm going incognito, guys," and he's just googling how to boil the water.
Oh, honestly, I do that all the fucking time. Like,
Same.
I don't have any sketchy like incognito searches. I use incognito for like how
Yeah.
to boil water.
Dear
Yeah,
Lord.
Same. I
Like,
just don't
how
want
to-
recommendations or, like last visited or what.
I get
don't
enough
want it to
fucking
also
cooking videos on YouTube, like without me googling how to cook.
Today, I managed to like, can you like, how do you store like leftover tofu? Because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I would just put it in like a box in the fridge. Is what I would guess.
Biodegradable
Yeah, that
bin.
was it. You
I
just
don't
put it in-
tofu, so
What in the world is this?
Every time I need to Google an actor, that's done in incognito.
just fucking Mickey just discovered something.
Did something just awaken you?
No, dear Lord.
This better not awaken anything in me.
I just posted in.
So it's actually Mickey. Oh, god damn it, no. Oh,
did you
fucking
do?
curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
come on.
Oh, come on.
What's
You're better
this?
than this.
What is this?
So for anyone there at home listening, if there is anyone,
Mickey is a degenerate, is
No,
what it boils down
no,
to.
no,
He
no,
just
no,
used
no.
our official Discord shitposting chat
Official.
to post
Official.
the furries of GTA Online. Just want to play.
I'm just gonna ping Danko.
Me.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So, yeah. Apparently, GTA Online has a furry.
Oh, wow! Sorry, Mickey just changed his name on the Discord.
Not my name. Not
No,
my
he
name, dear
changed to
Lord.
Danko's name.
And what's the name
Oh.
now?
Can you
No,
change
furry.
people's names in Discord?
If you're I can also.
Oh no!
He
I
can
mean-
also- Oh.
Oh, no.
I thought you could like change your own name.
Yeah.
Right,
You
and
can
this
change your
on my
own name if
Discord?
you right click and press
Oh.
change name. You can change
On
your
my
own name.
Discord, Anders has renamed every single person.
No, not every. I renamed a bunch of them back because I felt bad about calling the German people. But I said something a little that was not maybe necessarily okay, so I changed it.
Didn't you name one of them like Adolf Hitler?
Oh dear
No,
Lord.
I did not. I did not. I said grammar
Dear
Nazi,
Lord.
who's also a regular.
Oh.
That was it.
And a mean, clean, efficient looting machine.
That was him. That wasn't me.
Inefficient looting machine.
He named himself that. I did grammar Nazi is also regular Nazi, and I also did sucks penises for fun. Those are the two only. Oh yeah, and then I also renamed the guy to understands his name but spelled in Norwegian and spelled wrong, so he can't Google Translate it, and he doesn't speak Norwegian.
That one was mean.
That one was a little mean, yeah.
You also gave him a whole lot of innuendos as names.
I've done a lot of things to him. That came out sounding wrong. I've messed with him a lot on Discord, and that also, god damn it. Just
Huh?
You mess around on Discord, eh?
Hey.
after the this is not a good time for this discussion, Marcus. That's just the previous discussion made me uncomfortable about it.
What?
What?
I don't know. I'm drunk. It's just we were having the whole furry thing and then mess around on Discord. I'm just jaded by the internet.
Oh yeah, the internet's a weird place. I mean, there's definitely weirder things out there. Like, I feel like the whole Reddit page dedicated to like pictures of Taylor Swift's armpit is kind of up there.
I'm like the guy named Ian or whatever, sleeping.
Yeah,
Oh,
there are some
It
weird.
wasn't even the same guy, it was just random people named Ian or Dave or whatever.
No, it was
Sleeping.
the same
Ian.
It was
It
the
was-
same Ian.
Yeah, it was the same Ian over and over again.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the same Ian.
I thought it was just random people named Ian.
Oh no, it was definitely the same Ian over and over again.
which is just like
What about that
creepy.
subreddit dedicated to people screaming at cats?
Well, what's that?
I love that there's some video that was floating around a little while ago. It was just like a Turkish guy yelling meow at an egg. And it's just like, yes, I love that this is a thing because it's like it's so innocent fun.
I mean, yes.
It's like literally the good part of the internet.
Are you
Well,
only
that's
into innocent fun? It doesn't sound like it with the things you do on Discord.
I literally just change people's name to bully them. It's what as far as my degeneracy on Discord goes. I
No, you
also
mean
get involuntarily exposed to things that Fritjof posts or Mickey. But you know,
that is also true. You
what you
did
got to deal
change.
with. On the
There was
Discord.
another person you kept bullying with names as well.
No, that was the guy I called sucks penises for fun, wasn't it?
No. There's one
I
more.
mean, some
Like
people
the
might
real
do
guy.
that. Some
Yeah.
people might do that. I don't
I
care.
didn't really bully him. I just put an accent over one of the letters in his name. That's
No,
not
that was
really
me.
bullying. Oh,
I
I can't
did
even
that.
remember what I did.
You changed his name several times.
Interesting. Yeah, see, if you can't bring up an example, then don't fucking
Oh
bring it
yeah,
up. 'Cause
post
it just...
hentai in text chat was one.
Well, he did.
It's a picture of penis and verb.
Yes! It's inappropriate as fuck, though. He also put the fucking ASCII art of the guy with his schlong out in the
Yeah, that's
fucking title, Do You Like What You See? So I feel like I'm fucking
it's true.
justified in naming him that.
It's
Although
just
it was ASCII, so it wasn't exactly hentai, but still.
A picture of penis and verb.
No,
well,
don't.
it was a specific one. But,
I'll find it later.
Oh no, thank you. But
It
I
wasn't
just-
that bad. It was just
Also-
an unfortunately timed screenshot of the episode.
Also, penis and fur.
Oh, kill me.
Oh, there was a platypus in it. They're fair, don't they?
Do they?
Yes, they do.
I don't know.
Why is he
Pretty
blue
sure.
then? Does he have blue fur?
Excellent
know.
question.
What if Perry was just like Doofenshmirtz's persona or something? God damn it, I hate myself for making that joke.
I mean, he's also a secret agent, but I guess
I
the
mean-
blue fur is weirder.
Batman has a persona. It's a bat. Bruce Wayne's persona is just a
True.
bat. Peter Parker's persona is a spider.
They're fair.
Which other superheroes have like personas? There's quite a few of them.
Beast from X-Men.
Yeah, like
Chewbacca
I
from
guess-
Star Wars.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Like man. What about man bat? It's like a skin sauna.
Yeah, it's just a guy who bites a bat. Skin zone and god. First skin then? No. First skin? No.
Oh.
You'd think, like, it's only been 90 minutes. You wouldn't think we're this degenerate by now, but it really shows that we only had enough to talk about for like 3
Man,
podcasts.
superhero conventions are weird when you think about it like that.
God, no. I don't want to think about it like that, Chris. Please.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are slightly weird.
Most of them are.
I think
Yeah.
you and I have very different definitions of the word slightly.
I mean, like a man with the superpower of a spider should be able to jump out of like the car, scare you off the road.
Shit. I was gonna say like shoot webs out of his butt, but
Yeah, that too. Like spin a web in every doorway.
yeah, have 8 eyes. That would be fucking creepy as shit.
8 eyes, 4 legs, and no arms.
That sounds inconvenient.
Well, spiders manage.
Yeah, they do somehow. Then again, all they gotta do to live life is like all they have to do is like catch a couple of flies. They don't have to pay taxes. Can you imagine trying to use a fucking computer keyboard with only 6 keys? I think my headset died.
Not for me.
Wait, no.
Yeah, we're just quiet because I just don't want to partake in this discussion.
Understandable.
I also
was
don't
thinking
want to
weird
partake. I
weird
actually
soup.
really want to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to leave you guys alone with the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Fucking Mickey left like 10 minutes ago, and he's not
That's
returned.
true.
Yeah, he just died. That would be kind of awkward, just leaving us with the podcast. I don't think it would be a good
I'm
idea.
not thinking about Batman with the superpower of blindness.
It's just Daredevil.
Yeah, that's Daredevil.
Why the fuck is Daredevil not called Batman? Like, Daredevil should definitely be the Batman.
Also, why is Batman not called Daredevil? He does like all the
Yeah.
stunts and like runs around and doesn't even have a superpower.
So there's just like some confusion between like Marvel and DC during the first couple of weeks of those superheroes, right?
Yeah, probably. I also
But,
don't like the tiny fact that DC Comics is a Detective Comics.
Yes.
Oh yeah, true. I never think about that.
Also, is it just
Few people do.
doesn't DC have like Superman, Batman, and then just the rest is just sloppy seconds? Like, Marvel has so many good heroes.
Yeah,
Like,
Wasn't Aquaman? That's Marvel, isn't it?
yeah, no, it's
that's
DC.
No.
But like, tier superhero at best. Let's be real. There's never a playground. They're playing superheroes, and one goes like, "Yes, the guy who gets first pick doesn't go. Yeah, I want to be Aquaman."
I mean, they have like
the
Suicide
superpower.
Squad.
They speak to dolphins. They don't speak back.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. That's a fucking great example of A tier fucking content from DC.
I mean, they made a pretty like high budget movie about it. At least that's all I know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
Climber Man.
was it good?
Yeah, but he died in like the first 2 seconds.
Like, no, it's a sham. You're not gonna explode if you escape. The guy escapes and then explodes. It's like, come on.
I mean, if they had to sacrifice anyone, he was the guy.
And there's a guy who literally had a boomerang.
But it's a super boomerang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking DC is sloppy seconds of superheroes, except for Superman and Batman. But Superman is just like he can do everything, so it's not really that interesting. The only fucking weakness he has is a rock.
They're Wonder Woman at least.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman,
Isn't
yeah.
that just Superman? Just a woman.
Female.
No, she
She has
her
like
own
different
thing.
powers, right?
Yeah,
She has
she's her own thing.
the lasso thingy.
Yeah, she's
Isn't
like,
she like super strong and bulletproof?
kind
Yeah,
of.
so
but
it's basically just
That's
woman
super
Captain America,
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not sure.
kind of, but she's also
but with a
like
whip
Amazon
instead of a
woman.
shield, or like a lasso instead of a shield, rather.
I guess.
I don't know. I'm not that into superheroes. It's just as a casual observer, it seems like DC is the sloppy seconds.
It's true.
I mean,
Yeah, like
Marvel
they're
has
good.
a lot of weird ones. They have like ones
Yeah,
just
but
like
like-
a talking raccoon.
They have literally just a god in Thor.
And then they have a tree that doesn't talk.
He
Yeah.
talks. He just says Groot. Or I am
That's-
Groot.
And then they have like, I don't know, they have like a lot of weird ones in Marvel as well.
And then a man in space, and that's his only superpower. As far as I know.
I mean, they have like they have a lot of weird, but both sides have a lot of weird ones. But like Marvel has
Yeah.
more, like has better.
Talking about bat
mid-level.
cows.
Yeah, but that's DC.
Yeah, he's an A-list.
I'm just saying, like in the like mid-level, Marvel definitely beats DC, in my opinion, as a casual observer. Like
Marvel has
Ant-Man
a
is
lot
way
more-
cooler than like whatever fucking DC has. Like
Oh, they have.
I don't even like the
Mini-Man.
thing is, I couldn't even name fucking DC heroes beyond like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and that
Yeah,
dude- and
he's a
the
guy.
Flash, I suppose. But like, the Flash seems like he'd be a super cool superhero, but they don't do anything with him.
I mean, I
They do
tried
have-
watching.
And then
Good
Marvel has fucking Quicksilver, so it doesn't even matter.
They have good
Yeah.
villains in Batman, I think.
The Joker's cool.
Yeah.
the villains are good,
The villains are way better.
but the villains in Marvel are also pretty good.
Are they though?
Are they though?
Not bad.
They have
Oh, God.
Thanos. He's pretty cool.
Thanos was cool.
Yeah, I
Galactus.
guess.
Like this
Like
Dormammu.
a Red Skull, he's just gone.
Oh, yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know, I can't remember, he's just gone.
Wait, who?
Captain America said hi and he just committed suicide or something.
Wait, who?
Red Skull.
Who's Red Skull?
Exactly.
You don't know who Red Skull is?
It's
Oh,
Captain
you're
America.
back. Fine. I can go to the bathroom finally. Jesus, BRB.
Yeah, we're talking about superheroes. I googled DC superheroes, like the
No.
top ones,
Dear
and
Lord.
like number 20 is like Ragman. It's just a guy. He wears a suit made of rags, made from the soul of evildoers.
Is it Johnny Hobo?
Is he really good at the piano?
No.
Damn.
He's one of the few Jewish superheroes. He's Jewish, of course. That's why he's.
Didn't they have like a superhero villain that's just called Golem? That's basically like a Jewish, like,
The Jews?
divine thing.
I have no idea.
No.
But Ragman is one of the few Jewish superheroes, and of course he's the one that just has to wear a bunch of rags.
Yeah, it's Ragman. Like Batman's whole suit was made
they
of
have a Catman.
dead bats. Do they?
Yeah.
Um,
Dead bats. That's.
Oh, didn't DC have like the Soviet comrades, like, this Comrade Soviet Man or something like that? It's
I
like a
feel like
super
that's-
villain with the
sounds like
theme of
Captain America.
communism.
Sounds like a Captain America thing.
It really does. I think it's DC.
Oh, they have
Remember,
one
like,
Yeah, one
Vegard
time-
watched like a movie with like Comrade Soviet and Sharkman or something like that, trying to break out of the prison. It was real weird.
They have a superhero in DC called Gypsy, or a villain. I'm not sure. A
Is he
DC
going
Is
character.
that just a
around
woman
from
with, like, a
town
giant
to
orb?
town, like?
She's just called Gypsy.
Is that like a woman with a crystal orb
What?
and a fancy
what
hat?
What should do?
It doesn't really say. She's a superhero in Detroit
Of course.
Of course.
with the Justice League of America. She's an unseen defender of justice.
Yes, it doesn't exist. They made her up.
She's number 65 on the best DC characters, so
These are 65 of them.
I'm going
there's
into.
100 of them, but I mean, there's all of these are like kind of similar. Mr. Freeze is like a number 80. He's pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, the
Catwoman
Batman
is like
villains.
there's one called Steel. He looks like Superman, but he's just Steel.
Yeah, is that the Man of Steel guy?
There's a Wonder Girl apparently, because
Yeah.
Wonder
Wonder
Girl.
Woman wasn't enough.
Isn't that what happened to Batgirl? Is that no Batwoman?
We're still on this.
I
Uh,
You have
found.
a better idea, Anders.
I have a. I
I
have.
figured out what the fucking noise from the kitchen was.
Oh.
Marius is baking cake. Would ridicule him, but he's giving me a slice, so I'm not going.
Yeah.
Gonna. And that easy
I
to
have
bribe.
found some furry superhero, Squirrel
Oh,
Girl.
come on.
I don't know
I-
if
Did you say fairy or furry?
furry,
What do you think?
superhuman
yeah.
strength,
Just let it go, Mickey.
maggot,
Let it go.
maggot.
Please.
Does a maggot? Does a maggot have fur?
It's a superhero. No,
Maggots?
I just found the best superhero of all time.
Wasn't there the crocodile man from Spider-Man, the villain,
Oh yeah.
in the cartoon?
Go to this
Also
link
Killer Croc
and
from
go to the
Batman.
link and go.
It's
to
definitely in the
number 5.
Spider-Man.
But there's Killer Croc in that.
No,
You.
I will not.
Yes.
Oh, the
do
lizard
it.
people. They were a villain in.
The fucking thumbnail. Think, Squirrel Girl. How do you stop this guy? Kill me.
The Squirrel Girl. She's cool.
The
She's
Squirrel
actually-
Girl.
She's actually kind of popular in the Marvel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
Her
Why do-
superpower was
who
rooting
do you
out Russian
think-
spies.
Yeah. Who do?
Those German spies.
The
Who
fact
do you
that
think like
something
her?
is popular in a certain community doesn't make it a good thing. Fucking Nazism was fairly popular in Germany in the 30s, but that doesn't.
But
Now, I'm not comparing the fucking furries to Nazis. I'm just saying.
or are you?
It's the first example that popped into my brain.
It's a good one.
Could have gone with Kool-Aid at the one the cult thingy, but
Is that still popular?
Cool idea. But
Keep hearing tales of Kool-Aid.
Ranker.com has ranked. I don't know how
Oh, no,
many,
please.
but number 5 is Leatherboy.
You really need to explain what it is it's ranking.
Superheroes.
Oh,
Most ridiculous superheroes.
it's not.
ever.
It's
Most
not fucking
ridiculous
porn
super.
stars.
No, it's not 4 stars.
you see, this is vital information.
And I have
Are
found
you sure it's not like
the same list. I have found the most. Yeah. The superhero's name is Matter Eating Kid. No, Lad.
Matter eating.
Matter Eater
Matter
Lad.
eating lad.
Does it
Eater
surprise
lad,
you that I've actually heard of this?
Yeah. Frogman.
I've heard the name. I think I saw it on a
Matter-eating
post.
lad.
I'm pretty sure I saw it in a post on like Me IRL or something.
I
What did you
found.
call the leather one again?
Huh?
What's that?
What did you call
Leatherman.
it?
wasn't it?
Leather Boy, wasn't it?
Leather Boy.
Leatherman is a fucking tool.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a superpower just to be able to like wear leather.
Yeah, it's Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a leather daddy, but younger. Kill me.
He's just a bear.
Because as the local
He's a
vegan, I feel like
bear?
that's kind of a weird
Yeah.
superpower.
But
It's a local vegan. You're against leather, are you?
Fucking don't call us like goddamn.
on the same list, like the most ridiculous.
We're
and
inclusive is
lamest
what I'm trying to
superheroes
say.
ever. I found one that's. I wouldn't say it's a superhero at all. It's Apache Chief.
It's
I-
just literally just a Native American.
I believe that's just
No,
a
it's just-
Native American. Chief of.
He's flying a helicopter, and his superpower is this helicopter.
Could be. Don't think it is, but it could be.
Big Bertha. That's one of the best names of a superhero I've ever seen.
It's a big woman.
Yeah, basically.
It's like 200 kilos.
I don't know. Maybe, probably.
Save me.
Dazzler.
Dazzler?
Like,
Power and abilities, energy blast, and light manipulation. What is light
yeah, that is
manipulation?
dazzling.
Is that just
clearly I
making
fucked up in a
someone-
previous life, right, to deserve this.
light manipulation? Is that just making some poor guy just buy drinks for her at the bar? Or
It's not that kind of it's not light manipulation. It's manipulating light.
oh,
It's just like casual manipulation, just like everyday things. You can manipulate someone, but only slightly.
yeah, just slightly. Can't change their view of things, but just
Hey, do you mind not opening the window for me?
No, sure, why not?
That would be a great
No, it would just
superpower, or
be-
power, I guess.
Could you open the window a little for me? Just a little.
could you rob a bank
Light-
just a little?
No, that's massive. That's big manipulation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's big
Grand,
manipulation.
grand manipulation.
Yeah.
I found Star Fox.
Star Fox? Is that the Nintendo version?
Yes. Fox McCloud is his name.
Star Fox.
Fox.
That is not a superhero, that's a fucking video game character.
Isn't he also
Like,
just
it's
like a
the
Space
200
Marine guy?
Star Fox is a fictional
literally just a pilot.
superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics.
But isn't he a
So that's a
superpower that
different
drives
Star
space?
Fox then. That's not Fox McCloud.
No,
Yeah, he does
has
not need a
oper-
persona.
No. He has operated as a member of the Avengers and is one of the Eternal of Titan, where he has the
We don't
where he
know
is
anything
the
about
son
this.
of Mentor.
It-
I
You
don't.
don't need to read this.
What is?
So you're just
Titan?
reading up a fucking list of like degenerate superheroes, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Probably.
What? Just why?
Color Kid,
Color
What?
Kid?
Plastic
Come,
Man.
Just-
come
superpower
on!
failing
Like,
coloring.
as if we weren't fucking demonetized already. You're gonna bring in Color Kid.
That joke's on you.
I would say
Yes,
that
I take full responsibility. He set it up. I just fucking executed. I blame the alcohol.
Aquaman
I'm down.
is
I'm up
number
to like almost 2 liters of beer now.
Aquaman is on this list. He's at 28.
28th.
What the
Yeah,
fuck? In most ridiculous superhero.
yeah, and lamest. Ridiculous.
He
and
is
lamest.
pretty lame.
Yeah, he is.
He can swim
Yeah,
Yeah, he can control fish.
without
but, like,
scuba gear.
I can
How
swim
often-
too.
He
How
can't
often-
control the madness. He can speak to them. If the fish refuse, that's it.
Yeah, he should have like.
He just go home and cry.
Yeah, exactly. He also needs to have like the ability of light manipulation, right?
Aquaman, like 70% of the Earth is like water. So he can control like 70% of the Earth because he's like.
No, because he
the guy.
can't control water. He can only control the
water.
animals.
He can
No,
breathe
animals.
underwater.
Yeah, but he's the king of the water. He's like the guy you go to about the water.
Yeah, but guess what? You can just have Thor fucking smite the ocean and he's fucked. Just throw a couple potatoes in there and you'll have fish and chips in like 10 minutes. Water is highly conductive and also weak to electricity in Pokemon.
No, it isn't. Well, Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he could just go down to like the bottom of the really deep trench I forget the name of.
Mariana Trench.
Trench.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
go
but
down
guess
to the
what?
bottom there.
Thor has the fucking power of lightning. You can just smite him at the bottom.
I found
Well, I didn't
To
steel.
mention that he's a god.
Also, I don't think he's fucking the god of pressure. He's just gonna get like his eardrums fucking exploded.
That's also true.
Spider Woman.
He just
So much pressure down there. All the fish are asking him if he wants to buy drugs.
No, I think that's me. I think that's me when I go to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Wait, fish
think
in
that's
Liverpool
most
tell you to
people
buy
when they go
drugs?
Liverpool. Yeah. Yeah. The fish just
No,
pop
it's
up
mostly
and
people.
be like,
Badass fish.
hey, you want to buy some drugs, kid?
I think if a fish told me to buy drugs, I'd be like, no thanks, I'm good. I already got some.
I've already done some. it's
Obviously.
okay. Just answer it. Just do it. Does it look like I need more?
Yeah, exactly. You're a fucking You should be like, you're a fucking talking fish. Do I look like I need drugs? Some guy's just standing there like, what? This is just like a fucking pharmacist. Like, what the heck? God damn it. Topics. Come on.
Yes,
What the hell is Gin Genie? Is that just some superhero that
Gin
serves
Genie?
gin?
That's me
No,
on
I think
Saturdays.
I think it's like a genie with red hair, should I guess?
The force of her seismic blasts were actually
Seismic blast.
concurrent with her blood alcohol content. Which, in addition to being a pretty problematic ID for a superhero, alcohol actually landed her a spot on
Really?
several most offensive lists.
It's like an alcoholic superhero with a seismic blast. And I don't know what that is. But I feel like they just had two words that sounded cool.
I found Color Kid again.
Horrible bit.
And this is NFL
What is
Super
his
Pro
superpower?
is an actual
real name is-
superhero.
Trayvon Martin.
I didn't hear what you said. I just heard Martin.
I like it, Marcus.
Thank you.
Almighty Dollar. Is that just Bill Gates?
Is that a superhero?
No, I just think it's Bill Gates.
No,
I think-
That's just literally Batman.
Okay, I have.
it's
Or
true.
Iron Man. But I have a question. It says a Stone
least Iron
Boy,
Man did
but is
something
it
himself.
Stone Boy or Stone Boy?
What?
Can we like?
It's a
Should we-
super.
Are we seriously this out of topics?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Rainbow
A while
Girl.
back.
Nothing interesting happened to anyone the last
Okay,
week.
this is the most fantastic superhero ever. Arm fall off boy.
What?
Arm fall off boy.
That's not fucking superpower. That's just
His
Anakin
arms are
Skywalker.
detachable.
It sounds like a really bad emo band.
That's what- Exactly. No, but fucking something happened to somebody, right?
Yeah,
You went to Sweden, Mickey.
I
Yo.
had quite a few,
Yeah,
few
I
things
was.
happen.
I squatted around a bit.
Yeah, he wouldn't give the house back. Come on.
Yeah. Walked into other people's property.
Just kick down the door and be like, "This is my home now."
Just,
Oh, you
why
live
do you have to
it
get the accent?
I didn't. This is
I
my
almost,
home now. Thank you.
I don't know if I've told you guys about this, but I'm having progress on making a table, kind of.
Ah,
Oh
I
yeah,
have-
boy.
All
told
the
us you
money.
started.
Yeah, I have the screws, I have the legs. I needed to borrow a drill, and I need to like get some sandpaper so I can sand it down and oil it and do all those nice things, and then I'll finally have a table.
Nice.
You're gonna just convert into 100% organic.
Yeah.
Marcus, when are you turning vegan?
I kind of am vegan.
Vegan?
Yeah.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah. Kind of. Just happening slowly.
It's not on purpose though.
Yeah.
It just sort of happens.
Yeah. Just sort of happened. Just kind of accidentally went vegan. You know.
So that's definitely the title, right?
Accidentally becoming vegan.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
What do I do if I accidentally become vegan? That's a good search now right there.
I probably like the title of the last one the best.
What was it? 20 burly dudes and something?
20 burly dudes and foreplay.
Was it foreplay with 20 burly dudes?
20 burly dudes, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
If you haven't, if you don't understand, just go listen to it.
Burly men.
Burly man.
I mean,
Or
someone else
don't, and just let your
really-
imagination go.
Yeah, you can do
someone
that
else
one
really
too.
should. I want.
I'm not going to. I wasn't drunk
You-
enough last time. Was I?
Were you there, Chris? No, I don't
Me?
think so.
No, I wanted to
No.
listen to it through me out several times. Hurtful.
You weren't talking, so I put you in the AFK room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I moved into this through me out again.
I did it once as a joke, and then somebody else just took it too seriously, I think.
It's real mean.
Yeah, we were talking about
Sorry.
20 burly men and me.
And
That sounds like the sequel to Marley and Me, but
Yeah, it's like, no, it's like,
even
it's
sadder somehow.
the fucking, it's like 20 burly men die at the end instead of the dog. Spoiler alert, by the way. That movie is like the saddest movie.
I think we all watched that in school, didn't we?
I don't remember.
I did.
I remember
watching it.
schools.
I remember we watched Twister, and when the dog died, everyone just started crying.
Yeah.
And
But
then
Twister
I
wasn't
left.
that bad though, because you didn't really get attached to. Chris, do not watch Marley and Me. Do not do it.
Marlin.
No, I won't. I don't watch
Whatever
movies
you
that
Marlin.
Yeah.
not on purpose.
Also, just saying, you went to the same school as me. I'm very sure we were forced to watch Marley and Me in like year 7.
If I did, I can't remember.
If it was
At
year
all.
7, then we didn't go in class together. You were
Yeah,
being
it wasn't the same
overseen.
class, but it was the same school.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
I
we
mean,
didn't
we
then.
might have done something else. I don't know.
Oh, Owen Wilson.
I don't
Maybe we
remember
were
watching it
just-
in class. I remember watching it like at home with my sister.
Oh. I remember watching it in school in year 7. I don't
If
know
it was
why.
like year 7, I might just straight refuse that.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone thought that was a good idea for a bunch of
Which
kids.
movie?
This
This
saw
Marley
a
and Me.
cover of like a really jolly guy playing with the dog, and they were like, "Yes!"
Oh yeah.
Do you remember
then-
these movies we watched in Spanish, Antis?
That was pretty funny though.
All the movies were about suicide or sex.
No, there was that one guy who was like really fucked up. Like he was working as a butcher, and he took like a fine cut of meat and turned it into mincemeat, and then he got depressed and learned to play the trumpet. It was amazing. And then like the maid just put on like a gorilla mask and started
Oh, yeah, I
running for
remember.
some reason. Like
Yeah, it was random movie. She kicked out a cat at some point, and that was like the height of the movie.
yeah, that was like it was a bizarre movie. I assume there was some plot that I missed because I didn't speak Spanish. But the most bizarre movie I think I've ever seen.
All the movies we watched in like Spanish were really weird and nonsensical.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself as the weird film student. I watched many weird movies in my
Oh, I have no doubt.
Fair
years.
enough.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard about Schwankmeyer?
Nope.
It's like
Wank my.
I feel like I've heard the name, but I don't think I've actually seen it
That's
in the same
an
context.
amazing fucking Twitter handle right there.
Is that the
Yeah.
cousin of Stiefmeister?
No, it's the cousin of Quagmire.
Oh.
if anyone's ever in the mood to watch something that makes them physically sick, he's your guy.
So like,
so never.
yeah, so like fucking 90% of the content on YouTube. Heyo,
Especially the
especially this one.
I mean, yeah.
Quality content. Quality content.
Well, we
We
did
have
talk about
that
war.
Jake Paul today, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Mickey really has it out for Jake Paul today.
Yeah.
Wanna tell us about that?
I don't like them. I really don't like the Paul brothers.
You came to that realization this morning.
No, dear Lord, that's a long time ago. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. This morning was like 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't wake up this morning.
You didn't?
No,
You
it
did?
was
Wow.
later in the day.
Are you still asleep? Or?
I never woke up
Did a
today.
fish try to sell you drugs?
Twice, actually.
Love the callbacks.
How come?
Because he thinks it's funny.
Was that while you were in the bathroom? Maybe? I don't remember.
Of course.
Might be.
There's always fish trying to sell drugs to me in the bathroom.
All right, interesting. Anyone else have something interesting happen this week?
Oh, we need to make his bathroom and there's a fish trying to sell me drugs.
Oh, indeed. Now, I know you've never touched anything stronger than like tea, so I'm just assuming that's true.
I said so. That's what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
If you'd listen to me.
Anything stronger
I
than
mean,
tea.
what kind of tea?
Not the
Ooh.
green one.
Yes.
I actually went
I suppose there could be like some pretty strong teas out there.
last week. I did get some tea. I went to
Don't say something incriminating.
I went to Withered Outlet because there's a tea store outlet at Cheshire Oaks.
Yeah, of course there is. You're in England.
Is that
Yeah,
like a store with like
Are you
tea that's
surprised?
gone bad?
No, it's basically there's a store that sells tea, right? And there's like a chain
got
and everything is popular. And then there's an outlet for like the reject tea or something.
Britain just sounds adorable.
It's like tea with a taste of coffee.
No, it was pretty good tea. I got some Piccadilly blend.
I don't even know what that is.
No,
Yeah, it's a
nobody does.
type of tea. So yeah, they had a
Yeah,
whole
there's
store
that.
full of tea.
Yeah.
Basically, they had some coffee as well, but
Did you
it's
say?
mostly tea, like a little ale of coffee. But then, so basically, a whole store of reduced tea. That's a thing.
Reduced.
So I'm
Sounds
going
like
to visit you
low-fat
next
tea.
week. So
Hmm?
I've decided I'm going to visit you next week to get some
Oh, really?
discount
Really?
tea.
Oh,
No, I can't.
Is this a joke? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
oh,
I'm sorry.
got
Did
my
you
help
just want to
with that.
hurt Marcus's feeling?
Yeah, yeah.
You just want to come here and punch me in the face, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
But
Punch
it's
you in
like
the
back
face,
home.
go to Tesco, buy some cheap tea, and then head home.
Yeah. Just by
The
two
per-
I get
dollars.
stopped at the fucking airport for having like suspicious leaves in your bag, and you're just like, no, it's tea, I swear.
Bro, I
Sure.
promise.
Tea.
Yeah, they are Canadian at the airport in
Do you usually buy
Manchester.
tea in like leaves?
Sure.
I mean, yes.
Yes?
That's literally what I bought.
Really?
Fucking tea. Have you ever looked inside a tea bag? It's literally just like shredded leaves.
I guess. It's
That's
usually in a
tea.
tea bag.
Yeah, but you can
You
put
can-
marijuana in the tea bag if you're trying to smuggle things. God damn it! This is just incriminating this
So
whole
you
podcast.
Yeah,
are.
you can also get loose leaf tea, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, that also. Yes.
Yeah.
But
You
most of the tea leaves are like poisonous to eat.
No, you just
you
put it
fucking
in like
do?
a little strainer thing, and then you.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's how you do the. Okay, I'm not trying to be incriminating, but that's how I do like mushroom tea as well. You just put like the mushrooms in the little strainer thingy, like you grind them up and put them in the thingy, and then you.
Yeah,
make the tea.
like
Makes more
fucking.
sense.
Yeah, like when you're making chanterelle tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Yeah.
Gotcha next time.
Sure.
Police will surely buy that, right?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like if the I'm gonna be slightly happy if the police listens to this.
Yeah. At least somebody does, right?
I think you're safe, right?
Jesus.
If the police manage to
Christ
listen to
almighty.
all of this, I'll give them a
Then
shout out.
Please
Yeah, exactly.
PST, which is the like Norwegian
It's basically Norwegian NSA.
NSA. Please spare yourselves. Just
Yeah,
don't.
just fucking. We're not criminals. We're just.
yourselves.
do something
You're
else.
free.
Just arrest all of us now.
Don't
Yeah, just save the
incriminate,
effort.
save the effort.
You're already at episode 4. There's no.
Yeah, we're just at
Barely
episode
enough.
4, and we're all like, yeah, just fucking please, just come and bring us down. We're just. God damn.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be the best outcome of this podcast.
Just
Tore
That's how we're
down.
gonna end it, exactly like Seinfeld. So like a minor offense, we go to jail for 1 year, and then the podcast just ends.
Yeah. Oops.
one of us did a minor offense, and then all of us.
Gonna be the racist stand-up comedian afterwards.
God damn it. I feel like I've typecast myself by accident. I'm not actually racist, I'm just
I promise.
edgy, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, edgy memes are
Well-
still.
I mean, I don't like. I actually. Well,
We are like Tumblr.
to be fair, I actually respect people. I just.
What are you trying to say?
No one's
I'm
Anders,
trying to
actually
say
What?
that I have,
No one's questioning your intention, Anders.
I have a pretty bad habit
You're the one.
of being bad at wording myself, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I've heard. That didn't take long.
I mean, who did you compare to Hitler earlier? Compared Furries to Hitler?
No, I compared it to the Nazis, but not directly. It's more the whole idea of something being popular doesn't mean it's good.
Jesus
Which
Christ.
I
It's a
could
fair
have gone with.
comparison.
I should have gone with something more like, or less sinister, like cigarettes in the 50s, for example. That would have been a great example.
Whatever you
Do you
say.
think cigarettes killed more people than the Nazis did?
Can that be the title? Can that please be the title?
Do you think cigarettes just killed more
The
people than
cigarettes
Nazis?
might be more sinister.
They might have cost more. Because, like, healthcare is expensive as fuck. But then again, so is genocide. I don't know.
Is it?
Wait,
I'd
what?
have to research this. Because I don't want to end up on all the lists.
On all the lists.
So you're
One
gonna
of
kill
all.
like several people, and then you're gonna
No.
try to smoke several cigarettes and see what's.
Anders.
Smoke several cigarettes.
Anders, we've already been stopped once for looking like neo-Nazis. I mean, to be fair,
That was
yeah.
all
have-
you guys.
I
I
ha-
was in the fucking
We told that
backseat,
podcast.
sitting there literally playing on like a Game Boy.
Yeah,
I would say I
Along
was
for the
not
ride.
there. I was not a part of that.
No, that was me, Marcus, and Utley, and
Yeah,
I fully blame Marcus and Utley for us getting pulled over.
What did I do?
You fucking looked the part.
Did I?
More so than me, at least. I was sitting there in like a fucking hoodie with like some graphic design on it.
I was probably sitting there in like my mom's jumper and like.
Yeah, but you
You were
chose the
smoking
music.
at least.
Yeah.
Did I?
No, he wasn't smoking then.
I wasn't
But
smoking.
you.
I
No, that
was
was
smoking
Utley.
like quite a lot. Yeah, he was just.
Yeah, he was like smoking like a chimney,
Yeah, I think like
essentially,
3 packs went.
a day.
It was after he'd
Yeah.
stopped smoking, and like,
Ah.
and he was just gonna have the one, and it was.
The one he was gonna have
Wasn't
like
it you
7
that-
times.
Marcus, didn't you select the music?
I don't think so. No, I think it was
Because,
Utley. I think he had like his playlists. So
I mean,
think
if
it's all
Atle
him.
was there, yeah, if Atle was there, he definitely chose the music.
Yeah, but Marcus didn't have a problem with it.
Oh yeah, no.
That doesn't mean.
But it was definitely like Guns N' Roses or something.
It was
Yeah.
not Guns N' Roses, no.
Wasn't
It's
it?
definitely heavier than Guns N' Roses, because I had a headache.
Definitely
to be
means
right.
you're a Nazi.
I mean, it doesn't help the image. He's sitting there fucking smoking in a leather jacket with sunglasses on. There's a fucking... We're listening to death metal in like a beat-up car. I don't remember.
There's a
the name.
very grown-up kid in the back seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked like I was just like completely oblivious, sitting in the backseat playing on my Game Boy.
Like two gay fathers and the son.
And there was like a fucking Nazi
Just-
meetup, like 20 minutes up the road. So the police were like, "All right, you guys, let's see some ideas." And we're like, "Yeah, we're going to a theme park in Sweden, 6 hours away." Seems fucking plausible, right?
6 hours. Not
We're
right.
just going to go on some roller coasters.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to say
Yeah.
that I'm going to take those roller coasters soon.
You're gonna steal them. How do you
Yes.
plan on transporting them
Greatest
back?
heist in history. Like,
At least the
you
most
know,
fun
open
one.
like a competing fucking theme park right across the street.
Just
Wait, isn't
miniature.
that our roller
the idea
coaster?
of him
No, no,
moving.
it's painted blue. It's completely different.
He's just moving all the roller coasters
Yeah.
across the street.
That literally sounds like a fucking Phineas and Ferb episode.
It's the theme parkinator.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Steelinator or something.
Dear
Didn't they
Lord.
actually make a theme park in one episode?
Yeah, the first one. I
They
think.
They definitely did.
They definitely did.
I feel like they did it several times with different themes.
Yeah, but
Probably.
the first
Oh, yeah.
episode, I think they made us one of those.
Yeah,
Does it matter?
it really doesn't.
Do you
Oh, no,
matter?
not really. Just
Great show, though.
Yeah.
It was. I like that one.
they really taught me what an aglet is.
They really did.
What?
The aglet.
Aglet.
All right. I actually didn't hear what you said, and I was just like, I'm not going to bother asking. It's probably not.
For those not in the know,
Really?
the aglet is the little piece on the end of your shoelace.
Yeah, the plastic
Oh
cap.
Jesus!
Yeah, it's called an
They
aglet.
made a song about it.
Yeah, they did.
And that song is such a bop. Everyone should go check it out now.
It's such a
Links,
bomb.
links in the
fucking bop.
description, guys.
Do you want-
I'm not responsible for this, but if not, I'm gonna riot.
A bop. Bop, bop, bop.
Should
No.
have first episode.
No,
Because
we're not.
Peter
Let's
started
not see.
plugging every single YouTube channel he found. He
That's
could
pretty
think
good.
Who?
of. You started plugging every YouTube channel you could think of.
No, I don't.
Except mine.
Except yours.
Check me out on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/catchbandit. I think in one word. I don't remember.
Also, catch Bandit on YouTube.
Put it in the description. It's not. Yeah. But this is it's in the down there. I'll make sure make it.
It's also,
disappear.
you know, on the channel, so I don't think it needs to.
Whatever. I'll force it. Gives me the satisfaction.
You just steal our only viewer, huh?
No. It's sharing.
Even the police is gonna come look at your thing.
Nice. So it's not viewers.
That's our only viewer. It's just the police. Like. The...
Hey, I don't want to hear it. I'm a fucking professional content creator, whereas you guys are not.
Are you getting
Actually,
paid?
Marcus might be.
Yeah, I'm
If you
getting
make
there.
money on 2 of those videos on your YouTube channel, then I'm as well.
Yeah.
I haven't. No, there's not enough. I don't run ads.
I know.
It's like I do. It's just like it's 20 views. It's nothing.
Dear Lord.
Anyways,
Anyways, anything else we want to shout out while we're at it? Just before.
Rooster
just before
teeth.
That's gonna happen.
Again.
There we go.
I just really like shouting.
Yeah. No, I don't think we got any more.
Shoutouts to my new pop filter.
Yeah.
It's literally just a sock.
The wank sock. Yeah.
It's not the wank sock. It's a different one. I don't have a wank sock.
It's different.
I don't see the
Left
point
and
of a
right
wank
there.
sock. We had this discussion right before we went live.
Okay, so
We're not having it again.
can I just ask? Is
Pointless.
it like a left and right pair? It's like the right one the wank sock and the left one the pop filter.
I don't actually know. I just found like a single sock in the closet, so I assume the other one is missing somehow.
Yeah. The
Just
wank
found
sock
a
is
single sock?
missing.
Somehow.
Yes, I found a single sock in my closet, so I was like, well, this is perfect.
Yeah,
Not gonna
because
look this gift horse in the mouth.
because the other one is probably on your nightstand or in one of the
No,
drawers.
I don't have a
Keep
nightstand.
it on nightstand.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you assholes have nightstands? What's wrong with you?
I don't,
I
I don't even
literally
have,
sleep on a mattress.
yeah, I don't even have a bed.
So fucking degenerate. What do you think?
Peasants.
Yes.
Peasants.
Meow.
I pay other things such as rent, like bills.
You're not paying your nightstand?
I can afford nightstands.
You can get a free
Sort of
one.
bougie stuff.
Just go on like
Bourgeois.
your
Fucking
equivalent of-
bourgeoisie propaganda having nightstands and shit.
Yeah.
Nightstands and beds, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't need that shit.
You capitalist swine.
USSR national anthem.
So, is there like a single group of people that I haven't insulted yet?
Let's see.
The Chinese.
Let's see.
I don't want to go for like nationality or race, because that's
Okay,
like
the Asians,
Religion?
like all of Asia.
I
think
don't
we're-
like.
Insult Asia. It's not even possible.
I'm pretty sure Genghis Khan did at some point. God damn it, I did it again. It's just great for when like my fucking parents find this podcast and they're just like, we need to have a serious discussion about a whole bunch of things.
Like
No.
future job in.
They just take you out of the testament.
Like seriously, a sock?
Out of the testament. You mean
Out of the fucking testament? Do you think I'm in the
the
Bible?
old or the new one?
My fucking dad's not God. Like, I'm not Jesus.
Okay, there was the religious offense.
How is that offensive?
I mean the will.
Calling.
If anything, that's a
Jesus.
fuck. What?
It's a will or a
Implying you're in the
testament. It's a
testament.
legal document by which a person, the testator,
It's not a
testator,
testament.
So
It's called a
it's
will.
a will.
expresses their wishes as to how
You're
their
the word you're
property
looking
is to
for
be
is a will.
instructed, distributed at death, and names one
It's
or
a
more
will.
persons.
It's
The
a will.
executioner
Mickey, it
will
might-
manage the estate
Mickey,
until the
shut the
final
fuck,
distribution.
shut the fuck up. It might, by definition, mean that, but you know the word "gay" also means happy, but nobody uses it that way.
Yeah, and fag. Do you know what a fag is?
It's a cigarette butt
Yes.
in Britain.
No, just a cigarette.
It's a type of food as
A
well.
cigarette.
I mean, smoking a fag is a completely different thing in Britain and America. In Britain, it means having a cigarette. In America, it means shooting a homosexual.
Yeah, but there you go. That's the difference
The
between
more
the
you
UK
know.
and USA.
So should we just title it "Smoking a Fag"? You know, we have a lot of titles that can work here.
It's a type of food as well.
It's also a Norwegian instrument. It's the Norwegian word for bazooka. Fag.
It really is.
Spelled slightly differently, but
Oh, it's in the
Really funny.
bundle of sticks as well.
that's my favorite. It's a bundle of Oh, that's what I did to fucking Ryan. Is he was
No,
named bundle of
yeah.
sticks for a while.
But he didn't make the connection. It was
No.
hilarious.
He didn't at all.
Jesus Christ.
He was just happy going about being called bundle of sticks.
It started with they
Oh.
called him thick, I think, and then it was like click or something like that. No, Bic.
Bic, yeah. As a lighter or a pen, I don't remember which.
It's a pen.
I also love how like
And as
I mean,
soon as
Mickey has asked like 2 questions in text chat and I've just responded with emojis. He just like how much longer do you want to go? And I just responded with a smiling face. Completely not.
what the hell did you even ask? What is that? What's that mean?
That's a penis.
No, it's a
No,
aubergine.
It's just
What Mickey said? What does that mean?
This is fucking great for an audio podcast. We're just sending emojis.
That's great for anyone else.
Great for anyone.
The Discord that we're using.
Mickey seems to be having the time of his life. So, you know.
That's true.
I think we should
I don't
add a
even know
video
how to
the
translate
podcast.
what he answered.
I'm
or
very
asked.
happy that we don't run a radio
Yes,
show,
we
and I say
As in
thank you for listening to another train wreck. I hope you enjoyed your stay.
How the fuck are we still going?
Excellent question.
And why have we not been taken down from YouTube just by being obscure and stupid?
Excellent question.
Obscure and stupid reasons to be taken down.
I feel like there's
Have
several
you
reasons to
listened
take
to
us
the
down, but
podcast?
obscure and stupid
Being
are one of them.
obscure.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard to find your channel, banned.
Well, anyways, thank you for listening, Dave, and
No problem.
goodbye.